Hello and welcome to another stream of Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. Going to be completing the game. This is going to be a very short stream. Timing-wise, I needed to go on my break, and the amount of time it was going to take to get the rest of this game done was going to eat into the time I needed to go on my break. So I decided to call the stream at the top of this level, and there's a part that will be a bit time-consuming with the different amounts of water that you need in each kind of like water bottle, essentially. There's 3 scales that you need to get the right measurements for, and that could take some time. But yeah, overall, this will probably be like an hour and a half stream. But so be it. Hey there, Gorky. Welcome on in. I hope things are going well. Hope you're having a good day today. Hello, Enmita. Thank you very much for the welcome back, dude. Welcome back to you too. Here, we see Lara in the natural habitat, raiding tombs and jumping about. Wait, this isn't a nature documentary. Some people. Thank you, Zereth, for redeeming that as an Arnie impression. That's a good one. How's things? Oh, that is good, Gorky, that you're doing well today. Yeah, it's definitely understandable that yesterday would have been a really rough day for you and your family as well. So I'm glad that you're doing good today. Zereth, not great going through a flare-up of your MS. Ah, damn, Zereth. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. That'd be tough as well, you know. I imagine that when that doesn't happen, you know, it can be a relief and potentially be a bit of a reprieve, maybe, you know. That's all good, Ogorki. There's no worries at all. Zero, it's just a matter of getting through it. I see, dude, yeah. Sort of like just, you know, riding the waves, so to speak.
Name's Breda. Tom the Breda. Back in business. Today, I shall reveal how I do all the braiding so well. Some might say this is my revelation.
Thank you, Ave, for redeeming that as a Bane impression. Very nice. I like that. Name's Breda. Tom the Breda. How's things going, Ave? Thank you, Zereth, for redeeming the Rest in Peace, Lara. So, I think we can have Lara get, well, mauled by these jackals, I guess. Maybe I could get Lara to catch on fire, or do like a neck break, or get squished by these things, or do like a dive just down a chasm. I mean, I'm not going to count that as a rest in peace, Lara. What happened right then and there, and I just realized I didn't save it. Okay, good one, Rod. Neck break, it is, Zereth. Okay, definitely can do. I'll just get back to what I was before. Zereth, you wonder what Tom does for work. Braiding hair. Are they? Things alright, pushing through work. I hope you're doing good. Oh, that's good to hear, are they? I really hope that work is going to go by quickly. I'm doing well. I had a good break and made some good progress to get to this point in my last stream. And so we don't have much left to do. So this will be likely a short stream. An hour, maybe an hour and a half. But doing well, thanks. Zereth, break that neck. Also, remember to save. Definitely will. Thank you for the welcome back, Not Fry. Cheers. Welcome back to you as well. Okay, so I'll save there now that we've done that. Okay, so time for Lara to break a neck. There we go, Zereth. Thank you for redeeming the rest in peace, Lara. Nah, bro, thank you very, very much for the 155 stream streak. Excellent. That is awesome. Thank you very much, nah, bro. Now back to where you were when you lost it. Oh, good. So that's where you were. That was your milestone before. Very nice. How's things going, Zereth? But yeah, this flare-up has been a perfect example of why working's not suitable for you. And that's totally understandable too, as well, you know. Especially too if there's things that could be happening unexpectedly, you know, like the timing of it might not be expected. And so if you're in the middle of doing something at a job, it could potentially be something that, you know, causes yourself injury, or it could be, you know, any number of things. Look like that could hurt. I think Lara was fine. I think she was, you know, over exaggerating a bit. I think she could have just stood up and just, you know, did some did some neck exercises. She'd be fine. Agoki only for a minute. Yeah, that's a good point. It'd be very, very quick.
No.
Zereth, will this time your left leg stop supporting you? Oh, did it, dude? I hope it didn't, like, you know, happen when you're going downstairs or, you know, something like that, because that would be another sort of like scary thing. When things like that happen, and depending on what you're doing, you know, it could be really dangerous. Nah, bro, another day, another dollar, my guy. That's definitely fair, nah, bro, for sure. You know, get those days too where you just like, yep, just the usual for the day, you know. Zereth, your room at home, if you're going to go down, it's small enough so you won't hurt yourself. But at that point, you're the lying on the floor and not for too long as your carer will pick you up. Well, that's good too, to have that support as well. And then that way, at least you have some peace of mind too, and a little bit of like, insurance a bit, so that you know that you're going to have some help there, instead of just being helpless, which would be really scary to go through too. Hello there, Levy. Welcome on in. I hope you had a good weekend. I'm doing well, thanks, Levy. Things are going good. Going to be finishing this game in this stream. The timing of my last stream versus when I was going to go on my break was such that I had some sections that would have taken longer than I was able to spare before going on my break, so I decided to call it a stream there. And this is literally basically the final level. So this will be a short stream. How's things going with you? I think I know what I forgot to do. Hey there, Cody. Good afternoon to you as well, dude. I hope things are going well. Levy, all good. Had a good weekend and now just cruising through your last week at the current workplace. Oh, very nice, Levy. So that's good that you don't have much longer then to be done. Hey there, Sunshine. Thank you very, very much for the 280 stream streak. That is a lot. Thank you very much for that. Hype indeed. How's things going? Levy, so many meetings to do now. So mainly meetings to do now to help your replacement out. That's why you haven't been around that much because you always have to jump into calls. Oh, that's understandable too. To have to be able to just do that, Can't be like, sorry, someone's streaming. I want to watch them for the next half hour. Call back then. Bye. Dr. Darling, no, Zereth stole the rest in peace redemption. He wanted Lara to have a chat with Set. I mean, yeah. He got in there quick. Thank you very much, Dr. Darling, for the 330 stream streak. That is a lot. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Nice to hear that you're going well, Cody. That's awesome, dude. You had a rough night shift, though, as you forgot your painkillers and your toothache flared up. Oh no. Damn, man. Yeah, toothache, pain, like that is just terrible. I hope that you're able to get some painkillers eventually and that it went away. Oh, that's great, Soda, that you're doing well. That's awesome. I'm going well too. I had a break after my first stream of, well, not the first stream of this playthrough, but my first Tuesday stream for this game. Had that earlier, so that was good. Don't have much left. This is basically the final level, really. Cheers, Cody. Thank you, dude. Been getting through the games lately, like... Need to slow down. Actually, that would not be good. Got heaps to do. There's much to do, and many knowns on the horizon. This is what I forgot to do before. This other switch lever thing. No, not that leather. The other one. Think ahead. It's been a while since I played Prince of Persia Sands of Time. Need to replay that again soon-ish. Ouch. I mean, Lara, just, stand up again and shake your legs. It'll be fine. That's all you need to do. I made it before by doing a dive roll. I just can't remember the exact pixel perfect trajectory I was using. Bro, yes, thank you, Sony, for not only taking away our discs, but also taking away our Prince of Persia remake. Amazing how much you care about the fan base. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine a builder, when it's almost finished, saying to the owner, you know what? We're going to demolish this house now. It's like, what? You spent all that time getting it to where you got it, and now you're just going to destroy it? Thank you for the welcome back, Keone. Cheers. Welcome back to you as well to another stream. Hope things are going well. See, there we go. Knew I could make it. Alright. Moving along. Levy, actual stuff that happens in Germany, because there may be one regulatory hiccup and they have to abandon the entire build project. Damn. Like, that's so much work, so much time, and so much money as well. And then I think about movies that they filmed it, they edited it, it was all ready to go, but they decided not to release it. Like that Batgirl movie and also the Looney Tunes movie, which that movie was lucky because they actually are releasing it after all. Um, which I thought when they cancelled, it was like, really? That sounds like such a great concept. And the concept is Wile E. Coyote, after so many attempts at trying to kill Roadrunner, decides to sue Acme Corporation because of the products that he bought not actually helping to kill the Roadrunner. I thought that was such a great and funny concept that for them to cancel that, I was like, what the fuck? But they're actually releasing that movie, so that's good. Levy, yeah, it's crazy. Really crazy. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, why, why bother? Why do all this stuff if just to cancel? I just thought of the first Spider-Man movie, not the first one that they ever made, because Sam Raimi's Spider-Man wasn't the first Spider-Man movie ever made, but the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie. There's that whole scene where not Harry Osborn, Norman Osborn, played by Willem Dafoe, is basically told by his lackey, I guess, or subordinate, or that's right, there's a tour happening, and his sort of like partner in the experiment or whatever basically says that they need to go back to formula. He's like, back to formula. I can just imagine that, but with the building project. It's like, I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to just, demolish the whole thing. Do you know how much I've sacrificed? Cody, you watched the new Supergirl movie yesterday. I was disappointed in it. That's fair enough, Cody. I haven't even seen the very first Supergirl movie that they did. Okay, so Lara can drop safely. But not land safely. Oh, Dr. Darling, my favorite puzzle ahead. I almost said pizza. Favorite pizza ahead? Ah, yes, these scales. Got to make sure that you get the right amount of liters of water to pour, and also, if you don't, this thing, this abomination up this way is going to be released. Going to further to show it. Nice. Got that one. Now, bro, you heard that Sony getting sued by multiple countries over the physical media thing and monopolizing. Apparently, something similar happened to Apple in like 2013 and they lost. Oh, really? I mean, that can be tricky too when there's already a precedent set where that could happen. So, yeah. But I mean, I'm not surprised either at the same time. And be interesting to see what things happen as a result of that as well. That's what happens if you get it wrong. This guy shows up.
No.
That is true, Dr. Darling. It hasn't eaten in 4,000 years. Getting very, very hungry. Hey, Anasune, can you kill that monster or is it unkillable and only there to punish the player for getting the puzzle wrong? That's actually a good question. I don't know if I've ever actually tried to kill it. I don't know if it's possible or not. Nah, bro, you mean if more countries decide to sue and they lose a bit of money, they could either backflip on no discs, or at least do what Xbox is doing, where you put your disc in a console and it saves a digital copy of said game in a Steam-style storage space, so you can own what you buy. That's actually a really good idea that they've done it that way as well. That definitely makes more sense and probably would be more sensible as well. Because I mean, when you look at other forms of physical media that have actually stopped being the main, you know, DVDs stopped being the main thing, for example. But there'd be people who are collectors and they would like to get, DVDs still, just for the collecting sake, you know. And so the curiosity of people as well. It's like if something's physically available and it's not available on a streaming service, then it might make it more enticing for the person to start collecting. You know what I mean? So there's got to be something that gives.
No.
Nah, bro, yeah, people who are anti-physical disc don't realize it's not about a disc, it's about media preservation and also having multiple options. That is true, it's good to have multiple options at your disposal. Um, it's so funny when like there's this idea that there's going to be like a major exodus of people having physical media. Granted, the percentage of people who will get digital and those who will get physical will get to a point where it's more people getting the digital. But yeah, other formats have seen situations where people became really interested in collecting them and all that kind of stuff. All right, so we got that one. Understood. Something you found in Resync is sometimes you'd throw down a smoke bomb and run around to try to assassinate everyone in combat. However, Edward doesn't do the sprint assassination if he hasn't run for long enough first. So you kept getting this slow animation with Edward dawdling towards the enemy before assassinating them instead, which was a little annoying since it means the smoke dissipates after say 2 kills. Ah, yeah, that kind of stuff when they start changing as well. Like sometimes less is more, and simple but effective is better than complicated and a show off. You know what I mean? Nah, bro. Yeah, you've noticed people that the vast majority of people who are pro physical media aren't saying don't buy digital, whereas a fair few pro digital people seem to have the screw physical media mindset. Yeah, see, where I sit with it is this, like, I believe that having physical media is good because it becomes like a bit of a piece of memorabilia. from a certain era as well. And just like things from centuries ago are still receiving interest from people, it's the same for, pieces of technology like that as well. Like there's probably people who really like to find old appliances that aren't made that way anymore and collect them, you know. Um, so yeah, and also personally, for myself, I prefer to get digital, but I still want people who prefer to get physical to be able to still get the physical copy. It's just that for me, I find it better and easier just to get the digital version. Plus, it also helps with, saving on physical storage space as well. Honestly, personally, you like physical media for the fact if you get tired of a game, you can just sell it or hand it off to someone else instead. But that's just you. That's true, Anasune. There's that to consider as well. That kind of thing. No, bro, yeah, you're very much all for disc, but you've also bought digital games for storage convenience also. Yeah, it's a nice to have, and I'll never say never, but yeah, usually nowadays and for years now, I just get the digital copy of something.
No.
Understood. Now, you do hope that's something Ubisoft might fix. They won't, but anyway. Edward breaking off from a sprint to start, dawdling towards someone you're assassinating, you mean? I mean, you never know, they might, because there's probably some stuff that they had in mind to fix later as well. Dr. Darling, you do have to play Splinter Cell Double Agent for its 20th anniversary, though. I'm very much well aware of the games that I have to do anniversaries for, considering I have a list of when I need to make sure I get them done by. Dr. Darling, and the annual playthroughs, perhaps it's fishing time after Tomb Raider. Don't forget there's also Control Resonance, A Plague Tale Legacy, A Plague Tale Innocence, and A Plague Tale Requiem coming out in August and September as well. I mean, Control isn't coming out in September, it's already out, but I'm doing a playthrough of that ahead of the sequel, and I'm doing the prequel to Plague Tale Innocence and Requiem ahead of doing those for my annual playthroughs. That's why I've been starting to move the days for Tomb Raider to some days for Tomb Raider to Assassin's Creed. The closer I get to finishing the Assassin's Creed series, the more days I'll have for Tomb Raider if that's how it turns out. But I'll be finished the Tomb Raider games well before I finish the Assassin's Creed games, I think. But yeah, I'm well aware of all the games that I want to play and the anniversaries and all that. But there's going to be some things that are just going to have to not be done. Like the Batman Arkham Knight anniversary, for example. I won't be doing that now. In fact, the time has passed anyway. It's now celebrating its 11th anniversary. We'll now have to wait until it
No.
celebrates its 15th. By which point I probably won't be streaming anyway, so. But I doubt they will have fixed the issue with the spoiler stuff.
No.
There we go, finally got the 1 liter. Okay. There we go. Cody thing is physical media isn't technically physical anymore. You get the .exe on the game and still have to download it. That is true, yeah. You no longer get a disc and an actual instruction manual. You don't get the things that you used to as well. Dr. Darling, so sad that the technical issues made you not want to replay Splinter Cell again. It really is when that kind of thing happens, especially if it was something that you really wanted to play, but it just gets unbearable. There's a sound effect that is going to play in this cutscene coming up that I swear a similar kind of sound effect is used in Assassin's Creed Valhalla when you're doing the animus anomalies. It's sunk.
Cousin is once again returned to the stars, and it is I who shall rule over this world once more. Come forth, and you may bow before your God, before he extinguishes your worthless life.
I'll get you next time, Gadget. Thank you for redeeming the rest in peace Lara, Ogorki. So, how would you like it to happen? Would you like it to be due to drowning or getting killed by Set here, the main boss? Um, or we can have like a dive and neck break. Okay, Ogorki, I can definitely do that. All right, we'll go for getting killed by Set. There we go, Gorky. Thank you for redeeming the rest in peace, Lara. Yeah, Gorky, it's pretty cool when they have like a dedicated kill that creatures will do. Want to do a dive. Not that I can have Lara do a dive roll going up the ramp and into the cutscene, but
Quickly, girl, before it collapses around you.
You back, Werner? No more set?
No time. Your hands, Lara. Give me your hands. Take my hand. I can pull you to safety.
Good to see you again, Werner.
I couldn't leave you.
Thank you very much, Inmita, for the GGs. Thank you to Sheila for the GGs as well. And Cody, thank you for the GGs also. Thank you very much. How's things going, Sheila? Hey there, Dumbledore. Thank you very much for the GGs. How's things? So there is the end of the Swan Dive Challenge for Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. I like the challenge, but it wasn't much of a challenge. So to make it more of a challenge in the future, would add a rule where every single jump has to be a dive. Obviously, there would still be some exceptions and all that kind of stuff, but making the frequency of the diving be more than just when jumping across a gap would make it a bit more challenging, because then it's about positioning and distance from where Lara needs to get to, working that kind of stuff out as well. Thank you, Not Fry, for the GGs, and thank you for the GGs as well, Ogorki. Thank you very much. So with this game done, Tomb Raider Chronicles will be the next one to take its place. For that playthrough, I'm going to be doing a sprint challenge. So basically, when moving and going along medium to long distances, Lara's going to have to sprint. I can have her stop and turn to a different direction, and I can also sprint and then turn left or right, but if the distance is very, very short, then Lara doesn't have to sprint. So I'm going to do that with Tomb Raider Chronicles. Thank you everyone for watching this stream. It was only going to be a short one, didn't have much of the game left, but I had to take my break and make sure that the timing worked out for that. So if you see me streaming Tomb Raider Chronicles, then you know it's my Wednesday game. Monday through to Thursday will be Chronicles, but I don't imagine it'll take me too long to get through that game. It is the shortest one in the series, but it might take a bit longer with the sprint challenge. I've never actually done it before, so I don't know the ins and outs of how difficult it might be versus how easy it might be versus what things might be bottleneck situations where things are fine, but then there's a moment where it takes multiple attempts to get through something and all that kind of thing. So Monday to Thursday is Tomb Raider stuff still. Friday, Saturday and Sunday is Assassin's Creed stuff. Before I end, I'd like to give some shout outs to some streamers that I'd like to recommend. That's okay for the streamer, Gorky, no worries at all. Thank you, Not For I definitely will have a good one. Cheers. I hope you have a good one too. Would definitely like to recommend people check out Are They, who's been doing The Last of Us Part 1. Inmita was doing Quantum Break. Crocodiles was doing Red Dead Redemption 2, a 100% checklist playthrough. Lucinda is doing Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Levy is doing a game called Strange Horticulture. Sheila Locke is playing through Marvel's Spider-Man, the remastered version. And Zamaxi is also playing through the remake of Black Flag as well. Thank you once again, everyone, for watching this stream. I really do appreciate it. The next stream will be Tomb Raider Chronicles, and then Tomb Raider The Angel of Darkness will take place of Chronicles when that's finished. Friday, we'll be getting back to Assassin's Creed. I hope that everyone has a great rest of your day or night, whichever the case may be, and I'll catch you in the next one. all good, are they, for the shout out in the stream? Absolutely no worries at all.